How you doing today?
I'm blessed. I'm happy to be here. Happy New Year. Hope last year was great for you.
Yeah. Another day. We here.
We here.
Well, tell the viewers about yourself.
I've been making music for about, I was just doing the numbers. 18 years. I'm from Boston, Massachusetts. That's New England, USA. Hip hop and R&B artist. Just loves what he does. I work on radio. I'm just looking to contribute to hip hop and R&B and music culture in general. So, I don't know how to wrap it up, sum it up. The music does it for me. But what I can say about myself is that you can definitely have a lot of fun listening to me.
Okay, tell me about and you said you're in Boston, Massachusetts. Is that where you're residing at now?
Yeah, that's where I'm at right now.
Okay, and do you tell me about your single? Is it called Radio? Is that what is it?
Oh yeah, it's my most recent record is called Radio.
Okay.
And it's a nice little dig because I built a good reputation out here for music and also for being on radio because I produced a couple shows. I produced a morning show and stuff like that. So what I did was I guess it depends on who you ask in the city, but I got a reputation with everybody for something, and so I use that record Radio to kind of mix in both. People know me for the professional side, and then I didn't forget to mention where I came from, what I've seen, what I've been through, and why I am who I am today. So that's kind of like what the radio record kind of reflects.
So you said you produced a morning show. What morning show did you produce?
I produced the morning show. It was called Notorious in the Morning. That show is hosted by Notorious VOG, who's a very prestigious producer and club promoter out here. He also created the Breakfast Club, which is now obviously residing in New York. That started in Boston. A lot of people don't know that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so I produced the show for him, and he happens to be the founder of the radio station that I work at. So me producing the morning show for the founder was obviously a great experience, and now I'm actually I've been promoted. I'm producing my own show now, so I'm hosting and producing my own show at this point.
Yeah, and what radio station is that, may I ask?
Yeah, it's called B87 FM.
B87.
Okay. Yeah, B87 FM. It's Boston's only urban radio station. We only got one out here, and that's us.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Congratulations on your success.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you.
So since you are on a urban station, I got a good one. What is hot to you in the music?
That's a good question. I guess right now, I would say what I find the hottest right now is reggae. I'm still on the reggae dancehall tip. I'm actually West Indian. I'm mixed. I'm a mutt. I'm mixed with all sorts of things. But it's funny because I don't listen to hip hop and R&B as much as people would think. For someone who makes it, I'm actually you normally listening to way more R&B and way more reggae and dancehall music.
Okay. So you were saying your culture. You were gonna share that with us. Your ethnic background.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a mutt, so I have a lot in me. Haitian, Cuban, Dominican, French. Okay. We have so much, but I honestly credit that to being why I'm so diverse in my music as well, because there's so much coming from my background that I'm a little more open-minded than the average artist that I guess picks a lane and sticks with it. I like to, venture out and see what I can do.
Okay.
So don't be surprised if you hear dance hall record or some random.
Okay, I like some reggae too. Reggae's hot.
Yeah, reggae. I love reggae.
So what you don't like then?
One thing I can say about my station, the station that I work for, is we have a wider variety of music to to pick from or to listen to, as opposed to, I guess, the rest of terrestrial radio. So I would say what I don't like is hearing the same 5, 6, 7, 8 songs all day long. You know what I mean? I guess that's what I could say. As far as like a specific genre or style of music, I'm not opposed to anything. I think the only thing you might not catch me ever listening to that much is country music. Outside of that, everything else is game. You know, so what I only thing I can really say I don't like is just the same thing over and over again all day long on every station.
All right, so tell me, what are you trying to work on coming up?
Well, first of all, me and Getting Down Radio, big shout out to y'all. We first got acquainted with my record called What If. Now, my most recent single, Radio, is actually me in the process of doubling back. I had to double back and remind everybody that I'm versatile and not to just expect one style from me. Like, I did a conscious record, which came from the heart, and there'll be plenty more of that. But I want people to remember and to recognize that there's way more to expect from me than just. I don't even want to say this as if it's bad, but don't just expect conscious music from me, because when people try to marginalize or categorize you, they kind of try to keep everybody else away from getting the opportunity to hear what you have to say. So that's what caused me to drop the project that I've been promoting right now, which is called IMP Goods. So I said all that to say that what I'm doing next is the What If record is on my next project, which is an EP that I'm releasing with DJ Yella from Wu Tang. He's the GGO Admiral. This is a big homie of mine. So we're releasing that together. And this project right now is just preparation, just heating up the streets so that we can release that. So that project's going to be called Unfinished Business, and it should be releasing within a month or two.
Oh, please make sure you do a copy.
I got you. What?
Hold me to that. Okay.
Yes, hold me to it.
Tell me, how you feeling about Trump being in the office right now? It's a new year.
It's a new year. It's a new day. I'll tell you like this. I don't know what to expect from that man, because I looked at everything that happened I personally think I looked at it from a different lens than everybody else. Like, I've always seen Trump as a businessman, so I know that me being somebody who also went to school for like communications and stuff like that, I understand his strategy. You know, nothing spreads faster than bad news, and at the same time, you know, any publicity is good publicity. And he did that. He did just that, you know. So in that sense, I believe that if he is going to continue to make plans and really focus on completing those plans or succeeding in those plans, as long as they benefit the greater America, which is all races, all nations, all ethnicities, all colors, I'm not going to stop him from doing what he's doing, as long as it benefits everybody. Because at this point, you trolled your way into the White House. Right. I get it. Cool. But you're here now, so what you gonna do? Right. You know what I'm saying? Like the games are over at this point. You know what I mean? So I'm really just waiting to sit back and see what happens. A lot of people credit me for not being afraid to speak out. Like the What If record is a clear indication of that, which people can check out on my website, impgoods.com, or just listen to Getting Down Radio, since y'all been keeping it on rotation. So I would say that if it comes to a point where I feel like it's clear that something has to be done, I'm not afraid to speak out again. You know what I mean? So I'm fingers crossed. I'm just hoping, I'm like, God, you got this one. Let's just sit back and wait and see what happens, I guess.
Good. Okay, I got something else for you.
Yeah.
I've been hearing about some things, and the East Coast with police brutality. A lot of it. What is your intake on it?
I think that it's very real, and it makes, as discouraging as it is, I just personally think that people need to remember that this is just more of a sign that we need to come together. We need to come together, and we need to continue to strive because the battle's not over. As far as police brutality, it's unfortunate that, a few rotten apples are spoiling the whole bunch, but I don't think that the entire justice system has failed us. I think that there are people out there that truly want to protect and serve, the common people, citizens. I think that that's real. Is racism just as real? Yes, I do believe that it's just as real. But I think that the only way to resolve a situation like this is for us to come together, because the closer, the harder and the tighter that we band together, the more that there's no choice for any higher power to do but to fix the issues that we are bringing to the forefront. It's happening every day, man. Like, before the shootings really got big, it was happening every day. I've been through situations where I know I've been racially profiled. I've been in situations where I felt like I was seconds away from being murdered myself by a police officer. And it's scary. It's definitely scary. But I think pushing through it is the best way to get through it. But we have to do that together. Like, that's the thing. We got to do that together, or it's not going to happen.
Absolutely. Good answer. Very smart. Okay.
Appreciate it.
I have, tell me, working in the FM business, is that political?
It's very political. It's very political. Interesting enough, though, I produced the morning show, and it was an urban morning show. So what we talked about were the things that other stations have too many restrictions to speak on. We speak on, even though I'm not producing the morning show anymore, it's still an ongoing show. And we speak on local politicians, how the current state of America is affecting Black people and people of color in general, women's rights, all minorities, and that's why I believe we have such a strong following in the community of Boston, because this is a politically driven city, and at the same time, Black people haven't, not just Black people, people of color have not had a voice, and that's the void that we fill.
Absolutely. Good answer. So, do you have any shout outs for me?
Big shout out to Getty Down Radio. Huge shout out to Getty Down Radio. Thank you so much. Thank you to all the people who are watching, who gave me an opportunity to be heard, to be listened to through the music and through this interview. Thank you for your patience, because we've been working to get this going for quite some time.
One way or another, it's gonna happen.
Yep, but we made it happen.
Absolutely.
Shout out to all the people out there that are going through the struggle. I got some music for you, don't worry. And just keep your head up, because, it's not over, and it ain't over till we stop fighting. We're not going to stop fighting.
Absolutely. Tell them your social media also, so they can catch you, okay?
Absolutely. Everything is I Am P Goods. My website is iampgoods.com. So that's I Am P as in Peter, Goods with an S. So I Am P Goods on everything, on all social media. And my website is iampgoods.com. Everything that I talked about tonight, the new project, I Am P Goods, and also the upcoming project and any of the singles that I'm currently promoting is all on the website. Or you can just listen to it on Getty Down Radio.
Thank you. You rock. You hear me?
Listen, you better than me. You the best.
Thank you. Don't forget to send us that music.
Absolutely. I got you. I got you tonight.
Have a good one.
All right, you too. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.